legacy of service. I request our esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Minister Mr. Michael Lobo, along with the other dignitaries of the Governing Council to kindly come forward and do the felicitation.
Forum. Distinguished guests seated on the dais, all the ex-principals seated right in front of me. It has been a privilege and honor for me to stand before you, who are the torch bearers, who not only teach but guide the future of Goa and future also of our country, India. I remember my young days in the school, and those days principals were totally different. They used to come in the street. Everybody used to get scared of the principal, especially where I used to go, Secretariat School, Pata. So he used to always roam with a big ruler. So everybody had respect and also used to be very, very scared. So those days are gone. And here you are, was shaping the future, especially these students when they pass out SSC. You are the guiding force for them. You guide them in such a way. A lot of students, when I interact, they tell me that the principal, when we went to the college for admission, we interacted with the principal. They told my parents, if you take this particular subject, if you take this stream, we went for this particular stream, but they gave us this and they have given us a background, like what you can do in the future. So you are giving them guidance, you are making them ready to enter a stream where they will do what is best for them, for their family, and for the state. A lot of students who have passed out to your, as now you are ex-principal, but they have done wonders. They have gone abroad. They are in Europe, they are in America, they are everywhere. And they always remember their teachers, they always remember their principals. Even I could not complete my graduation, but I always remember my teachers, my principal, and how hard they used to work, because those days everything was different. We had holes in the benches and the desk, but now things have changed. A lot of schools, higher secondaries have changed their infrastructure. You all have worked very hard to give the best today to all the students. And I think today's workshop, like one overnight workshop, what you all have done, this is nothing but interaction. What needs to be done for the higher secondaries, what needs to be done for the students, how we can give the best to the student, and how we can talk to the government to give you all the best. And I was talking to the president, Mr. Prashant Naik, and others while having tea, and I also told them that your interaction with the government of the day, with the chief minister, who is the education minister, should be on a regular basis, because you are the force who is guiding the student, who is giving everything, because that's the time 11, 12, the higher secondary. Because if the student takes up, like when the aircraft takes up or lands, that is the main bridge, that is after SSC. If they don't shape themselves, you don't shape them up, the students, they will not go beyond first year or second year. They will just leave the colleges, or they will just go and get a pass class or a second class. They will not know what they have to do in the future. So whatever gaps are there, whatever bridges have to be crossed, I feel that you all should write regular intervals. The forum should write to the chief minister, to the education minister, and have interactions. And especially when a teacher is retired, this we have spoken quite a number of times to the honorable chief minister. But I feel that you all who are seated over here, at least 50% of you all should come and visit here and tell him that the limited days which are there in the higher secondary, we cannot have a part-time teacher, we cannot have a teacher who is come on contract basis. When somebody retires, it should be directly, you should be given the NOC. Yeah, blanket NOC. That bridge between you all and the honorable chief minister, Dr. Pramod Sawant, who is our education minister. I will always.
And the members of governing council and my dear colleagues. Though I'm retired, I still consider as a part of you. Let me tell you, it has been a wonderful journey to be with all of you. And my association with this forum members and some who have retired has been for nearly 8 years. And let me tell you, the rapport that I created, the amount that I learned, helped me to shape my own career. Definitely, I knew some of them as my own colleagues when I was in the Board of Studies, at the time as of paper setting, whatever, evaluation, and then later on as a principal. I got a chance to know many of them quite well because of the responsibilities given to me by the Go Board as conductor of examination, observer, and then, of course, I got to know many of you during the workshops. And let me tell you, each president of the forum took a lot of steps to call very good resource persons, which would impart the right information which we could take insights from and adopt in our career. It becomes difficult for me to say the experience that I got in every trip that was organized by the forum. It was like going along with the family. Despite all differences, we were still united. And we had the best experiences there. I must appreciate the present governing council for yesterday's workshop. There was so much of insight which I could connect with my personal life. Right from when Dr. Lina George spoke about how very often we do not, we are doing so much for the institution, for the students, we deal with parents, and of course, definitely we have to obey the rules of the school through the management. And then we forget to have water, even to have our lunch in time. It does make a difference. And let me tell you, now I can speak. Don't deny yourself from having the meal at the right time or having the water as and when you feel thirsty. It does make a difference. I also liked what Principal Margaret had spoken of, and it was also put forward by the resource person about how we as principals, we forget our identity. we are lost in all that, that we have to consider as to be done. Don't do that. At least, if not in this institution, try to give a bit of time, me time, as you say. Maybe just 1 hour. But say no to everything else and say, no, I'm also important. I require some time for myself. And at that time, you do something that distresses you. Whatever you like. Let me tell you, for me, I have a passion for gardening. And whenever I had to take decisions, I would just go to my garden. And it was there that, because I have got a liking, towards plants, I even added another gazebo where I could have another few plants so that I would distress. It could be just half an hour. I would catch hold of the hose pipe, water. I would tell my maid, no, give it to me. Let me do it. Why? Because during that time, I would feel that I'm free from the other work, but I could keep myself ready to take up some other activity that would be stressful. Okay? And it helped me a lot, to tell you frankly. It helped me a lot. At the same time, don't forget to mix around with your own staff members. I know you are with that position. You have to keep to your position, as you say, but remember you're dealing with human beings and being compassionate, understanding, their problems, because they also go through a lot. Even if it goes to the extent of whoever is asking for things to be done immediately, ask them for time.
तुम्ही पळयतात गोंयकारपण गोंयकारांचो गोंयकारा खातीर.